Hi guys, Matt here. I thought I'd just do a little video today because we've got some stuff that we needed to talk about, as well as choosing the new save, and obviously you'll find a link to stuff to do with that down below. Now, firstly, I just want to talk about a video that's going to be coming out later today, not my usual video today. That is coming out as well, don't worry, at 7 o'clock as always. But if you guys remember, a few videos ago on, I can't remember which save, I talked about a series idea, or not a series, but an idea I'd had for something called the March to Safety, which is where I basically simmed 10 years into the future and then tried to save the bottom club of A-League, particularly if it was a surprising team that was at the bottom. So I've done a lot of research and looking around the leagues to find one to start things off with, basically. And then I tried to save them from safety in 11 games. There's a one-off episode where all games are in the episode. It's not stupidly long. It's, you know, it's like, I think it'll probably be about half an hour. I've not actually edited it yet. But there's 2 live comms in it, as well as all highlights from the other games, and it's quite a humdinger. The team is Liverpool, and if that, yeah. So that should give you an idea of how things have changed in 10 years. So I think it's quite fun. I've literally just finished recording it. I think it's going to be fun. But yeah, please feel free to check that out. I just thought I'd explain what it was to you first, before some of you that didn't know what it was saw it in your newsfeed and went, what? So there you go. Next thing I wanted to quickly discuss is health-wise. Now, obviously, those of you who are new to the channel will probably not know that I've been ill since, like, what was it, April? It was April, I think. Quite badly, but I'm hopefully on the mend now. I may or may not have a diagnosis. Basically, what it seems happened, I'm not going to go into too much detail just because it is personal, but I had I had a problem with my liver, basically. And what happened was I got a viral infection, and then because I already had glandular fever at a part in my life, it must have triggered something, or what they reckon anyway, is that then tanked my liver further. But because I had something slightly wrong with it, which I'm now getting fixed, it couldn't recover, basically. And that's meant that basically explains most of the symptoms I've been having over the past few months. But I'm doing things to sort of correct that now. The doctors are helping me with new stuff. I'm still going back for checks and everything, but it looks like we're on the road to getting things back to normal, which is fantastic. So there you go, a little bit on that one. Also, of course, now some of you will have seen the new editing style I've been trying out with the highlights format. You would have only seen one video at the time of me recording this, but there's another one coming out on Monday, and I'm hoping to start from Monday with my new videos to do it in every single video. It's going to be a lot of work, but I feel like it makes the videos so much better, so I feel like it's worth it, basically. You might notice I'm a little bit pasty. That's because I've finally got a light on this camera, which means I'm now illuminated, and that's always a good thing too. So there's that. I'm just trying to get through things quite quickly so this video doesn't go on for 8 fucking years. Last thing, of course, those of you who don't know, I'm doing a Wales save on the beta with the national team. It's going to be called Hidden Dragon. You should be seeing the thumbnail for it actually on the screen right about now. And yeah, so there's that, which is going to be fun. It's only going to be 2 weeks, but I think we can do a lot of progress in that 2-week period because it's an international save. And finally, save ideas. Now, my first save of FM16 is going to be my rebuilding save, as always, and of course I asked for suggestions. I compiled a shortlist of 9, and that shortlist of 9 is in a straw poll in this video. Now, I just thought I'd quickly explain a little bit about each one, if you're prepared to listen. So firstly, we'll start in the lowest of the low, so to speak, with the division. So we've got Boston United. They've had a lot of trouble in the past, but are now back up into Conference North, I believe they're in. We've also got Bradford Park Avenue, which is a suggestion from the users. In fact, so was Boston United, which again, they were a big side, well, back in the day, basically, and they've kind of just fallen away completely, so that's one. Those are all Conference North, I believe. And finally, we've got Stockport, and those of you who know Stockport were a championship club probably less than 10-15 years ago, I think. So they have fallen a long way down to Conference North-South again. Except it's not Conference North-South, it's National League North-South now. It's going to take some getting used to. In the conference, we've got Wrexham, of course, one of the oldest clubs, and of course a Welsh side, so it'll be slightly different for a save. So again, that's what we're doing with them. We've got, what else was it? Chester City. Again, more of another Phoenix club, basically, but for me, I would like to count Phoenix clubs that have risen from the ashes of an old club that went out of business. These, to me, still count. So there's Chester City. Is it Chester City? It's just Chester now, isn't it? Or Chester FC. And I've actually, can't believe this, forgotten off the top of my head the other one. I think this was one I'd come up with, which is why it makes it even more embarrassing for me.
2 hours later.
Of course, it was Tranmere Rovers. That was one of my own suggestions. Someone suggested it to me ages ago, but that was the one I'd put forward initially. Tranmere Rovers, of course, relegated from League 2 last year to the Conference, or the National League, for the first time, I believe, in their history, actually. So there you go. In League 2, we've got, my personal pick was, Christ, who was it? It was Yeovil, because of their back-to-back relegation, so it was really obvious. It was a very recent thing, so that was the one I'd put forward. And we also have AFC Wimbledon, a lot of people wanted to see this, and I can think it'd be a fun save to do, frankly, because then we can rebuild the Crazy Gang, and I've got all kinds of Womble jokes I can make, so there's a lot to do with that. And finally, just by popular demand, really, Plymouth Argyle. A lot of people, a surprising number of people actually, really did want to see something like that, so I put it in the shortlist too, and if that's what you want to see, vote for it. So basically, I'm going to leave the voting open until, well, it's 3 o'clock now, so I'll put it up, I'll leave the voting open until my video goes out on Monday night, so 7 o'clock on Monday when my video goes out. So there you go, you've got that long to vote, and then I'll do another video to announce what series we're going to be doing. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, guys. What are you looking forward to about FM16? Do let me know in the comments, that'd be fantastic. So yeah, that's about it really, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I've got more videos coming out later today. It's going to be a fun Saturday. I hope the football's going well. Of course it's not, it's international weekend, isn't it? Still, I hope your country's winning. So there you go, unless they're playing England. Is it San Marino, isn't it? They're probably not winning then, are they? So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.